Huge shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you're interested in gaining a channel membership, then feel free to head over to my channel profile and click the join button. Also, we do have a Ninjago Discord server. It's a great way to communicate with myself and many others. For more details on that, click the very first link at the very top of the description of this video.
So hello there everybody, and welcome back on into the Overlord X channel here for a video in which we're talking all things new episode description leak. Well, kind of, because this isn't an episode description in the sense that, this is coming from, like, a TV guide, but it's more of, like, joining two and two together, because, of course, a few days ago now, we got that huge listing for Part 2 episode titles when it comes to Dragons Rising, obviously, Part 2, and things were very interesting. There's been a lot of speculation going on in and around the Ninjago community, just as a direct result of that, but also there is something very lesser known that has come out, and that is a new Lego Life magazine, or at least I'm told. I don't have this in hand by any means. I've seen this floating around on the internet though, and there is a very specific page of this Lego Life magazine that contains something small yet interesting, and I think that we can very easily tie this into the events of episode 11 of Dragons Rising. But at the end of the day, if this doesn't tie into episode 11 specifically now here, I think that at the end of the day, this still reveals something from Part 2 of Dragons Rising, so no matter whether or not it's, like, actually to do with this specific episode, obviously in this case episode 11, this is going to tie into the events of Part 2 of Dragons Rising, some of it being very interesting, some of it being maybe a tad obvious, but regardless, let's get stuck in, as this is the image I'm talking about up on screen now. Yeah, this is the full thing. I'm not sure what's actually going on in the context of, you know, like, the full page. This seems to be on, like, what I imagine to be, I don't know, maybe like a dragon tail or something, just kind of looking at the scales going above it. You guys get what I mean? That's not really important, but regardless, there is some text in the middle of whatever this is, whether or not it is a dragon tail or not, that we need to take a look at. So, over on the left, in the white writing, it reads out, quote, "You find out that you need dragon cores to stop the quake." And this is mostly what leads me to believe that this is covering the events of episode 11, as episode 11 is the episode title that talks about the dragon energy cores, right? I can't remember the exact name, but it mentions the Temple of the Dragon Energy Cores. So that seems to be the point in which the ninja kind of talk about this whole concept of it. You know, they learn about the dragon energy cores, and then they also... Well, the thing on the right that we need to talk about is what kind of alerts them to it even more. As it says here in like dark blue writing, quote, "A powerful mergequake damages your monastery." So this seems to be almost like the detonator here that is going to cause everything, and this is going to lead the ninja to these dragon energy cores, and is going to make them want to, I suppose, study them, learn about them, and also put a stop to even more mergequakes, because now their basic head of operations has just been entirely destroyed by the mergequakes that are going on. And obviously the ninja are very well acquainted with mergequakes, you know, they know all about them, but now that it's directly, I suppose, attacked them and put what they're doing in danger, they're going to want to stop them even more now that it's done something like that. And I mean, sure, we have kind of known about the dragon energy cores existing and potentially stopping mergequakes for a while. Believe it or not, in episode 5 it was made a little bit obvious, I suppose, due to those weird worms that wouldn't tell them specific information. You know, just with what they were saying, you could kind of put two and two together and bring up the fact that maybe it's going to be these dragon energy cores that are the only things that stop the mergequakes, and this seems to be like how the ninja find out about them, as this whole monastery thing is entirely new to us, so this is going to be very interesting, and it's going to be very, very interesting to see how all of this plays out. But with all of this being said, that is basically just about going to cover things here. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, just talking about this, kind of a lesser known piece of information, but I wanted to get it out there to all of you here today. Hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully you learned something new here, and with all of this being said, please do feel free to leave any of your own thoughts on this down below in the comment section, guys. I would love to hear your own thoughts regarding absolutely all of this. As always though, if you did enjoy today's video here, please do leave a like on it, subscribe to the Overlord X YouTube channel for more, and go ahead and hit the notification bell so that you behind the screen there can keep up to date on all things Ninjago here on the channel. And well, with all of this being said, guys, I will see you all very, very soon for a new one. Catch you all later. Goodbye, everyone. See you soon.